Oh my, just beautiful. Roti.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
the Fallen Fett. Hey guys, what's up?
There we go.
I couldn't hear myself.
Hi, I'm Augie.
And you're watching an all-new episode of They're Not Dolls.
They're Not Dolls, episode 485, 485.
Bob.
Comic-Con will be number 500. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We are there.
According to math.
Yes.
I don't even think we have 15 days to Comic-Con.
How many days?
I don't even think we have 15 days, let alone
for reals.
Episodes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
We might have to do like a double, like a couple of episodes a day.
Or we could just wait till
or wait till 500.
Another 15 weeks.
Let's do that.
Postpone Comic-Con, is that what you're saying?
No, for the 500th episode.
Oh, I see.
500.
I wish Comic-Con was at the Anaheim Convention Center. That'd be a lot more doable for me.
No way. That's way too small. There's no way that it could hold all,
There's levels.
Not enough.
You spread out and use everything?
No, not enough room. Do you have any concept of how big the San Diego Convention Center is?
No, none whatsoever. I have to make sure Chamba doesn't get attacked. I need to know where Jada is, and then which is the best food line, and that's it. Yeah.
Well, the bathroom goes into play.
I mean, it used to be when What Table was Playboy at, but they don't do it anymore. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, that was it. But it's not like they don't say hi to me anyways, right, Cheney?
Yes, very true. Very true. Unfortunately, Jshot could not make it tonight. So make sure to go check out the Sentinels stream last night. I caught the replay today. Very entertaining.
It was good.
Yes,
He had
it
Grumps
was.
on.
Yes, love Grumps.
Mm-hmm.
Grumps is the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm already getting painted as my character is being attacked already. They're like, oh, Cheney's going to go off about X-Men on Monday. I'm like, whoa. Let's. A lot of people DM me and they share my gripes. So
Yeah, not alone.
yeah, but we've got Marcus here. He's going to hang out with us tonight. What's up, Marcus?
Hey.
What?
What's up, Marcus? Did I just see you?
Hi.
I was just waiting for it. You gotta wait. You gotta give him time. It's it's there.
Riveting.
On time
You gotta warm
delay. The internet's
Yeah.
on time delay.
Yeah.
So
Ernie
There you
just dragged me in here. He said, "You're on."
Yep.
and now he's dragging you here.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
everybody grabbed their jackets and we ran to Cheney's. I was
Yeah.
like, get
Yeah.
in the car.
People were supposed to grab their jackets. Instead, Ernie just grabbed me by the scruff of my neck.
Yeah.
Right.
And Marcus
Now
was
you're
like, I
getting
need to call my mom. Hold on. Let me call my mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
I already asked mine. It's fine. We're going to
was gonna-
Cheney's.
I was gonna do a thing that like Augie does, where like he turns around, but I don't have a swivel chair. I'm on my bed, so I had to like wiggle my way.
If you did, I would have gone. "Da-na-na."
So you realized that right before you came on and you were just
Dude.
I'm not in the chair.
I'm like last the stream that we just got off of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. The conversation derailed so much that I'm starting to lose feeling in my hands. Like I'm actually starting to get numb right now.
Well, before we go any further, Marcus, tell everybody who you are and where they can find you.
I don't know how I got here. Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm the co-host of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. Did I answer the question right? I don't know. I'm kind of
Where can people find you?
oh gosh, you can find me on the Fallen Fett Chronicles on usually on Tuesdays, sometimes on Thursdays, and on Instagram. It's Gaijin, which is my profile. It's my I don't even know what it is. Screen name. Username. Thank you.
Awesome.
On
So,
Instagram.
yes, go give Marcus some follows over there. And wonderful. Augie, how are you, sir?
Good. I'm exhausted. I have a long day tomorrow. It is so hot for that. We've reached the hotness in Southern California, and yeah, just like 2 jobs. And then it's crazy. This weekend is World Cup Fan Fest in Burbank, so I'm luckily avoiding most of that because someone's got a birthday on Saturday, so I'm not working. So just getting through tomorrow morning and.
What are you doing for your birthday, Augie?
And Junior's flying in, and then he's probably going to want to sleep.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound fun for you guys.
Well,
You guys need to go cause a ruckus somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he might want to go to Frankenstein just because he
Just
doesn't.
because.
He doesn't
That's
get
a legitimate ruckus.
he doesn't get
I'll
the
agree
ability
with
to do
that.
it. But we're saving the ruckus for Comic-Con because there's just like way too much going on down there. So we might just be like conserving our energies and just kind of like saving it for next week. But
Okay.
yeah, no, it's gonna be a blast. Chamba, how are you?
Good. The week's going fast, and Comic-Con is creeping up. And I'm looking forward to see all the new stuff, the reveals, all that type of stuff. And yeah, since I'm not in attendance, I'm not
Sometimes-
looking forward to hang out because I won't be there. But what's Machu saying? Yes.
I said, wait, it's Junior's
Sometimes.
birthday also?
Surprisingly, right? What a shock.
Yeah.
I get a lot.
Ernie, how goes?
Good. Right. That's how twins work. Yes, Machu. Just catching up with the conversation. Thank you for being here. Yes. Before I go on, Augie, bringing it to my world. Were you anywhere involved with the Hollywood main break that's everywhere right now?
Oh shoot!
I was trying to get
I
a hold
heard
of
about
you,
that.
and I was like, "Oh no,
No. I had nothing to do with it. I was
good.
at work, and one of my best friends lives in Hollywood, and he
Uh-huh.
sent me all of those. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, is Ernie down there?
Yeah, that's
It would have been
crazy.
a bit of a walk for you to go down there.
It
while all
was
that water's
right,
coming
of
out.
course. It was our talk at work today and everything. But that is crazy. And what I'm getting at, if anybody wants to look at ABC 7 or KTLA 5 down in West Hollywood, there was a water main break last night that, oh my God, blew out Sunset, flooded out parking garages.
Did it shoot in the sky?
Oh, dude, it was, bro. You should wait
Was
till you
it a
see the
geyser?
pictures.
It finally
No,
rained.
all under. Dude, it like
Oh,
tore
dang.
up sidewalk. It lifted cars and turned them into surfboards, crashing into other cars. Like,
It was
they
like
have a
it's like
mess on their
reverse
hands.
rain
Yes.
instead of going down from the sky.
And then, of course, we see it at work, and I'm just like, oh, I could have had it off in 15 minutes. What are they doing down there?
I know.
Yeah. But I had such a busy day, but you were in my thoughts, Augie, and all I thought was, dude, I hope
Aw.
Augie is not a part of that, or if he's going to need some guidance on if something did happen. But I'm glad you didn't. So, yeah.
No. Yeah. Oh, there's always a sinkhole in LA. We have closed streets because they'll just be like they'll find one and then they're like, let's fix it before something else happens.
Yeah.
But Ernie, little sidestep, nice hat.
Thank you. Chamba, nice hat. You get to see
Cheers.
this? Yes.
Look at that.
Mine's the all black. Chamba has color. This is available on our site. The link is down below right now. This is one of the newest ones, and there it is.
Look at that.
I love it.
Look at that.
I get lots of comments on it. I am doing hot as well. Very, very hot. We couldn't do a show on Tuesday, so we just fresh off the Fallen Fett Chronicles. We got all the Federation followed us on over to Cheney's house. Everybody made it. Nobody forgot their jacket. And yes, I brought Marcus along.
What do you need your jacket
great
for
show,
today? It's too
great
hot.
time. We have people visiting that do. You know, the cool kids who still like to walk around with their hoodies on in 110-degree weather.
You know, I remember it was funny. There used to be guys that, you know, they'd wear leather jackets to look cool, and they'd like have one on in the summer in like the 100-degree heat. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yes, I will still wear all black, but that is a fat slimming conversation. But I would never wear the hoodie or, yes, the jackets, because that is ridiculous. I'm already dying in my black shirt, but I
What
can't
about
wear
a
white.
sleeveless hoodie?
Yeah,
I don't think you could even wear a leather jacket normally when it's cold.
yeah,
You'd be like,
it's still too hot for me. Yeah, I'm always the one where they're saying it's cold at Disneyland, and I freaking love it during the winter. So I'm just walking around in my shirt. This is great. Finally, where's the
I
churros?
still have to use a fan.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Yes. Work is busy. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. What a great episode. And now we're here to have another great episode because we are on the heels of Comic-Con, just like we were saying. Cheney, how are you?
I'm good. Like you said, we're literally as a week from today, we'll be in the middle of Comic-Con.
Wow.
A week from today, we'll be doing a show.
Wow.
From San Diego.
Wow.
So yeah. It's here. It's officially here. And yeah, I'm trying to sew up the couple things and get things planned out and sorted and whatnot for Comic-Con. And the countdown is real. It's less than a week away. As of a week from right now, I'm probably
I've been
gonna be
asked
tired.
multiple times and lots. I know you've posted it up. I've tried to repost it as well. Everybody was asking, is the world famous Toy Migos Comic-Con meetup party going down?
It is. You know what? Let me go ahead and bring that up right now. And we will.
I had lots of people asking and finding out. And I said, it's definitely a Cheney conversation. I wouldn't see why there's not, but I don't know if he was able to get the Padres Park or if we have to go lower.
We're going to the Aero Club bar.
Okay.
And they have a giant Godzilla there. This is actually a picture in the background of the wonderful font that Chamba has made for us. That my wife took when she went there before. So yeah, this is on the wall in there and it looks awesome. So yeah, we're going to be hanging out there after the show at 9 p.m. Next Thursday. So if you are attending Comic-Con or you're going to be in town in San Diego, come hang out.
Just 1 week away.
Yeah, 1 week away. So come hang out and we'll we can talk and chill and all kinds of stuff. So it should be fun.
There's going to be lots of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Just follow the sound.
And Sonic Rockman says, "Don't forget Machi this time. That we've already taken care of that. So we've already talked about that. Jshot will be here this time to keep an eye on Machi. That was definitely mine and my wife's fault. We didn't realize that Machi needed a handler. So we lost him. We lost him, I think, 2 or 3 times till we realized, oh my God, we have to keep an eye on him. So yeah. And he was upset and crying, and he was like, "No, you guys ditched me." And I was like, I swear I didn't ditch you. I'm sorry, Machu. So yeah. I had to wipe the tears off of his face and get him an ice cream, and he's gonna be good this year.
And he's like, ice cream? Should I get lost now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
When the hell did we stop for ice cream?
Yeah.
We had to give Machu a ice cream and light his cigarette for him. He's okay though. He'll be all right this year. But we will remember. I mean, Jshot's going to be there, so he takes care of him all the time. But nonetheless, yeah. My wife says he's usually smoking under a palm tree.
It's his safe zone. So when you do lose him, you got to, where's the palm trees at?
Yeah.
And then you'll find them there. Yeah. It's like if Marcus showed up, then we know to find the nearest liquor market and find out where the milk section is. And Marcus just waiting back and forth. He stole some little kid's blanket from the stroller walking by.
He was going to be smoking outside of the liquor store.
No. He'll be in the milk section with his blanket waiting for everybody. Why did you leave me, Ernie? And
it's one of those candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
She says it's the only reason to get lost is to get the ice cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well played.
Sometimes, I mean.
Well played, Machu. Well played.
The tears are fake. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Too good. Too good. All right. Ernie.
Yes, sir.
How are our chat amigos doing tonight?
We will definitely check in with them a second. Welcome, everybody. We do have a full house tonight. We got Marcus joining us. So everybody say what's up to Marcus. Thank you for joining in. We have Augie, Chamba, and Cheney and myself here tonight. It's another episode of They're Not Dolls, episode 485. We got lots to talk about with Comic-Con. So if you are just joining us because you found out we are the #1 source for all your toy news on YouTube, that's us. Come join us. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all so you don't miss when we're on, like Mondays with weekly Warrior World. Wait, no.
You'll get it right one day.
World Warrior Weekly News. No? Still no?
World Warrior Weekly?
Yep. World Warrior Weekly. It's the highest rated Street Fighter show that's out there right now. It's like the movie and then their show. So go check that out for all your Street Fighter news. Yeah. And then Tuesdays with Chat Migos Assemble. And then we do have, reviews up. Cheney has a couple that did you put those up or they're coming?
What?
Reviews, brand new ones.
Oh,
did I dream that?
No, you didn't dream that. I still need to get something will be up tomorrow.
Okay. There we go.
Still
See,
have to get the figure of the month up too. So
there you go. See, we got special shows for you, and then here with another episode of They're Not Dolls. So over there where it says say something, say hello, hola, what's up? You are now a Chat Migo. You are the most important part of the show. We're going to shout out your name, say what's up, drop some comments in there. If you're chilling just in the shadows, you're at work or the family's over, you're listening to us on your AirPods because you can't miss a show, just drop those dots in there. You are now a Hush Migo, and we're going to send you some love too. So let's get to it. We got Nick's Figs is here, the Wrestling Hound. Woo! What's up, Hound? Gears and Sprocket is back. Zio Adams, all the way from Italy. What's up, Zio? Thank you for joining us. Winger loses in the house. We hope that you are good, Wing. Brick Something is here.
You just say we are hope that you are good.
Is that? Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on my tea intake.
We hope.
Yeah,
we hope that you're.
Hey, I just realized that I'm like doing streaming for like 7 hours straight here. So.
Please fail English. That's impossible.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Brick
we
Something.
Hope that you're safe, Wing. That's what we hope.
Mario 796 Studios is in the house. Toys and Tits is here. What's up, Mario? Brick. Bradley's here. Harper Figs. Go follow that account. He has some brand new stuff that was also shot for some figures that are out there. Go to his page and check it out. Matt Logic, E. McNeil, Blunt Force Honesty, Grumps is in the house. Justin B is here. Omega Weapon 13, Stormfire Blizzard. Justin Doombot 9000, E. McNeil's in the house. Plastic Bubble, Rockets Blastoise is here. Sonic Rockman X ready to get bug nutty. John to the Ross made it on time over here. Welcome. How are you? Brick Machu Toy, what's up? Peak Obi-Wan, welcome. Fabio's here. Kelly on that East Coast time still. I need to get home. Yes, Kelly. Brick Rensu is here straight from the basement. Thanks for joining us, Rensu. Matt Logic is also in the house. He didn't forget anything this time. Sonic, Justin, Matt, Rensu, Sonic, E, Brick. Prescribed Drone is here. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Grumps, E, Sonic, Matt, Rensu, Brick, Matt, Rensu. Rick Jones is here. What's up, Rick? Welcome back. Erwin Papa's also in the house. How are you? Sonic, Brick, Jelly Jam. Oh, Jam. Teddy Jam for me. And I don't mean Teddy Grams. Teddy Riley, okay?
Hey, what's wrong with Teddy Grams?
Know your musical intake. Amateur Hour is here. Omega Weapon, Toy Rensu, Brick, Rensu. Junior Mints. Is that Junior? Or is that just a cool name? But I'll tell you, I love Junior Mints.
Right.
Yeah, but I can't have Junior Mints at the movie theater anymore. If you've missed that story, it's a story for another time. But welcome, Junior Mints. I like your name. Dubot 9000, Sonic Rockman X. Mark Rose is here. What's up, Mark? Zion's in the house. What's up, Zion? We got Rick, Zion, Kelly. Amateur Hour is here. Sonic's Fire. Alistair McCrae is back. A Blues in the Night. Welcome. Buenos noches, Toy Migos. How are you? Plastic Bubble with a very generous super chat. Ernie will get lost for a margarita. Yes, I will. Well, that's my safe place where you'll find me, next to the margarita machine, especially if they have a pina colada one right next to it. Give me a pina colada and a strawberry margarita, and I'll be set for the night.
Thank you,
Brownie Jacob G. Yes, thank you very much, Plastic. Brownie Jacob G, welcome back. How are you? Well, let's see. Jumps Junk is also here. Just about action figures. Why I'm not Bobo. Welcome. Alex is in the house. Arcade's Revenge is back. And that's a full set of Chat Migos for right now. So everybody else joins us too. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's get into our hauls, yeah? Okay. What did you get this week?
Nothing. But I did order something on Big Bad Toy Store. It was the Mafex, I think, No Way Home upgraded suit Spider-Man. It's the red black one. I got it for a project. So, but otherwise, I have nothing. Like Whitney Houston.
Okay. Augie, what did you get this week?
I got some Ross goodies from Ernie. I got a Faker and a Skeletor, which I accidentally left in my car. But other than I haven't bought anything in a while. So y'all, our hauls are gonna be next week, y'all.
Taco's in the house. We got Taco in the house. What's up, Taco?
And for those wondering, this is water. I need water.
Taco boy.
All right. Chamba, what did you get this week?
Thankfully, nothing. I still haven't opened up everything from the previous stuff. So
still going through that.
Dude, there's a lot. Plus, because like once you open it, you want to try and like at least fiddle with it. You know what I mean? Because if you just keep opening a bunch, it's like, all right, I even forgot what arrived, for example, and you're like, oh, that was this week. Okay, so yeah, I'm just enjoying a lot of them still. Like they're still on my desk, just scattered around. So I'm enjoying that.
Nice.
But yeah, nothing new, thankfully.
Okay, Bernie, what did you get this week?
A little quick Chamba promo. As you make your way into San Diego Comic-Con, head on over to the Udon booth and then switch out your lanyard for the one that he did for the Street Fighter one. I have mine. It was very cool. It comes with 2 pins that he did. Then buy some mystery pins that he was also a part of. Make sure you're following your stories to see which ones he did and what he has available. I also repost that as well. They're killer. They're a great price. They're a great size too. If you're a
Oh,
pin
yeah.
collector, they're awesome. Bag, hat, whatever you need to do. But check that out. And then don't forget also to get your exclusive cover that he has too from your local Comic Con. All those can be found on his page or on the story as well. I have nothing either. I did get an early birthday gift that I can't talk about, but I love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cheney, what did I get this week? I'm the only one that got stuff.
Mhm.
But
we're waiting for Comic Con.
yeah,
Mr. Reviewer, show us
I
what you got.
the
Ooh.
Blockies Jeff.
Aw.
My name
How
is
long
Jeff.
did it take to put together?
It took me about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere around there.
Okay.
It took me a little while.
All right.
Yeah, it's a decent amount of time.
It's great though, isn't it?
I like it. He's cool.
Yeah.
And then I got the Marvel Legends.
Oh,
Psylocke.
nice. You got the box
that?
wave. Psylocke.
Yes. Outback Psylocke.
Mm.
Kind of. There's
Is that a hood?
Mhm.
Okay. I couldn't tell.
This cape is
Garbage?
yeah.
Ooh, hard, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's ruffled together.
Thick.
So
Mm.
yeah. And then I got Ghost Rider.
Nice. Full of sass.
Mhm.
Whip it.
Word jump rope.
So let
Jump
it
rope
whip,
with ass.
whip it, baby.
Are you gonna panel line the helmet?
Yeah, it needs that. It definitely needs that.
Ooh, great. Can't wait.
Whip it all night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh well. And then I was at Target earlier this week and I realized I didn't have this, so I picked up this Luffy.
Oh, I saw that.
Luffy. Oh.
Yeah, already at Target. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Very, very awesome. And then yesterday I got this in and it was crazy because they said, oh, it's shipping out the day before. And I was like, oh, all right, it'll be here whenever.
Mhm.
And then it literally came the next day, and luckily we caught it as we were leaving. I got the Super Saiyan Goku.
My favorite.
Yes, Ernie's favorite. There's a
Yes.
picture of him with a matching T-shirt with this
Mhm.
figure in his hand.
Great
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
So, dude, that was like lickety
That's,
split fast from Premium Bandai US.
That's what I'm saying, man. Premium
Yeah.
Bandai US. They're trying to at least match the Japan, if not even earlier. So
Yeah, no, that was absolutely awesome. So, I think that's all I got this week. So we should be
Nice.
good.
Cheney,
Yeah.
can you highlight Alistair McRae's comment, please?
Which one?
What did June send you, Ernie? That is not the gift I'm talking about. I wished
Oh.
for the same thing, Alistair. June let me know what time the line opened up. So
Oh.
yes, as you
that was a
may,
gift. That was a gift.
as you may think, oh, I bet they have everything. No, you are 100% wrong. We do not. He said, make sure you get there early. What? The line. For what? To get the exclusives. Oh, thank you, June. Sorry. So I just want to make that confirmed. We are not here sitting pretty. We will be waiting in line with the rest of the peasants and trying to make sure that we are there.
What
Hey,
Ernie's
that's-
saying, he's one of the
peasant right
peasants also. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I am. I am the biggest peasant that there is because I am poor as all get out right now. I'm going to sign autographs for $1 to hope to make sure I can get all of the exclusives, and then we'll go
Telling
from
you,
there.
man, you were onto something with that cooler full of water bottles selling for $5.
I'm telling you, that is your way to make Comic-Con money.
You will,
Like-
by the way.
Like 20 minutes before, and even better, if you can buy like a large styrofoam one
Oh,
that
yeah.
then you could just leave out there once you
Yep.
sold out in 10 minutes,
Mhm.
you are golden.
Or
Like,
just set
walk
it on
in.
top of the trash can.
Yes, yeah. Somebody's gonna definitely use it and take it. Yeah.
Dude, what are you talking about? If it had empty it, if it had wheels, people could use it as storage.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, then I'd take it in as well too, and then do it
Right.
for the next day. But
Mm.
yes, I'm telling you, that is the most epic gig that you could for Comic Con. A cooler full of water, $5 a head. You are selling out
Well, the styrofoam one,
immediately.
you're right. The styrofoam one's even better because you can write with Sharpie along the sides of
On
the
it?
styrofoam.
Yes. Yeah.
$5
So
waters. There you go.
find me
Look at
outside
Augie-
of the C
Augie's
sign.
taking notes.
Yeah. Find me outside of the C sign. And
Yeah.
then find me in line for the Jada exclusives because that's all I want this year. So yes, that is good. But no, Alistair, it was something very special and near and dear to my heart. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I love it. So yeah, that's it though.
All right. Well, let's get into some news. If you missed last week's episode, go check it out. We had a lot of fun.
Nice pick.
Trying to remember what happened again.
Last week? I
Yeah.
don't know. Cool picture though.
I have no idea. Anyway, we'll continue on here. Where's that? Here it is. Also, real quickly, a week from today, Toy Migos meet up in San Diego at the Aero Club Bar. If you're going to be in town or if you're attending the show, then come hang out. It'll be awesome.
Have fun.
All right. With all that being said, let's do a quick refresh here just in case. And Marcus, where are we going?
What? Okay. Chun-Li.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
He went with his instincts. I dig.
Yes. Yes.
What are your thoughts on this, Marcus?
Yes.
He's standing in line for the pre-order already.
Yes.
I didn't even look at the details, like what scale it is. It's 1/6, right?
1/6, yeah.
I didn't even know
1/6,
what
yeah.
company it is.
Doesn't matter, right?
No,
Exactly.
I'm so stressed.
Well, that's good.
So this is Female Fighter Lee. This is
From
from
Heiji Toys.
Heiji Toys. Yes. All right. And Marcus is in. He needs one.
I don't know where to get it though. Will it be on like 5K Toys or Bombas B or?
1/6 kit is like a Chinese distributor that usually sells. It's free shipping from there. So whenever you see a pricing, that's what you're paying.
I see.
So I've purchased a lot of stuff from there, mainly because they do 1/6 stuff, but they also do sell 1/12 stuff. I don't think 5K sells 1/6 stuff,
Okay.
so I don't see them getting it.
You know, now that you mention it, it's kind of funny because I remember last couple times I've been here as a guest, like the question of would I ever get like a Hot Toys or just 1/6 scale figure, and I would always say no. And then there's this.
I mean,
So,
there's this. It was a yes,
I'm not saying I'm going to get it. I'm
Right.
very much broke, but
right? But this is one that you could get, and in
Yeah.
1/6 kit. Yes, nice, very good.
I didn't know what else to talk about.
No, this is good choice.
Oh, look who shows up.
Hi, Adam.
He's definitely playing with himself.
He found it and said he heard Marcus's yes and was like, what's going on?
Thought you said, how many are you getting? Yes.
That's all
Augie,
right.
what are your thoughts?
They are dolls. It's
Very
cool.
much
It
so.
reminds me now. Is this it's gonna be weird, but this swimsuit is it an original design or is it from that kind of like udon swimsuit issue that they kind of like did a while
I'm
back?
trying to think if it's loosely based on that one or not, but because like artists would tend to do their own designs. There has been a few official ones that were drawn by, the mainstay Capcom artists, and
Right.
they're as official as you can consider it official. I believe she does have an actual in-game swimsuit.
It's
Yeah,
similar
look,
to this. I know
It's
that.
close to
Black
it.
one, right? Or that's kind of the dress actually.
No, that's a dress. I'm a little surprised they
game?
didn't go for that one. Was it Street Fighter 5?
I was going to say that the 5 one,
Maybe. I'll have to
It's
look.
your swimsuit from Street Fighter 6. That's what it says.
That's what
Okay, yeah, no, it is the
Trivial
one from
Psychic
6.
said.
Okay,
It's
so
the
yeah,
one from
because
6.
every game they update it. That's the thing. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
always hard to tell. You know, being the player 2 options and whatnot, the actual variants. So yeah, I don't know. But if it's based on the Street Fighter 6, that's awesome. It's at least it's up to date.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
it's one of those things where, like, you know, when you say you're not going to get a figure, but you want your friend to get it, and you're like, and I'll just play with it. I don't think I'd want to touch my friend's Chun-Li
Yeah.
figure. I think
It's
if
behind
you-
glass
I
for a
think
reason,
that
right?
Either you get your own or you don't. No, it's cool. I mean, that's what I thought. The swimsuit's actually really nice. It's really well detailed and everything like that. Like, it's objectively a really cool release. I won't get it, but it's you know, more and more, I feel like more and more people attempting this like in wired articulation. I feel like
Seamless.
not enough companies try it, and I feel like it's going to be sort of a trial and error. So I feel like the more that companies try it, the better that they'll be at it. So I'm on board with as many companies as possible, trying to figure out how to do articulation and not show the articulation and have it be just as posable as any other figure. So practice makes perfect. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be practicing on this. If you know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Chamba.
It's interesting because, like, so far, like, because we do the World Warrior Weekly on a Monday, and we talk a lot about the Street Fighter stuff, because primarily it's that. This might be the third one within the last month or two that's 1/6 scale, seamless body, but unlike those 2 other ones, this one tackles a different outfit. Maybe an easier outfit to tackle, because there is less to work with, but it also makes them stand out more because they do look different. It would look different compared to those other ones. I'm not really familiar with Heiji Toys, so I'm not sure how their actual products are. I'm sure if I look into it, maybe more, but because it's not like, it's kind of out of what I collect, I don't really focus on a lot of that stuff. I do have 1/6 stuff, but I don't really have any seamless bodies. And like what was mentioned earlier, it's like, yeah, they are improving, but because different companies are handling it, you don't know whether or not they've taken a lot of what other companies have done into account of how they can progress their own. You know what I mean? It's cool that they are tackling something different though, so good for them. And you know, collectors will buy third party if the official won't. I mean, what was it? Iconic Studios were the only ones that had the 1/6 scale license for Street Fighter, and they've teased a Chun-Li, but
for a while now.
Yeah, it's been a while for that. And since then, again, like, we've seen prototypes and pre-orders for 3 other Chun-Lis already. And
Wago has all 3 of those ones, and then he picked up a third-party Chun-Li that looks really, really good.
Yeah,
and it like matches with them very well.
Because they're taking too long. You don't even know if that one's going to look good. And I know it takes a lot more because it's licensed. There's a lot more to go through. But even then, it's just, if you're impatient, you've got options now too. And sometimes other options might even be better. You don't know. But yeah, chances are I'm not going to get this. I'm not really interested in the seamless body type stuff. And as much as I love the character Chun-Li, it's just, I don't even have anything 1/6 Street Fighter, and I don't plan on getting any. Yeah. Looks great though.
Ernie?
Yeah, all perviness aside, this is really a good looking figure. In the community that we have now, I would, in hopes that somebody out there has the means to do her suit that you could put over, because the legs and everything look good. She has the shoes on, she has the garter on there, so that would be cool. It is a cool. I was like Augie, thinking if this was one of the Udon bikini covers, but now we know this is a 6 bikini other one. So that is the wind up for the leg kick there. And, it is the seamless body. Can she not hold it? And that's why you just went in for a close up, right?
I'm wondering if they haven't, because it's,
You're right. So
posability and whatnot.
Having this as a 1/6 and to show it off, you don't want her in a static. Like, okay, the walk away is cool, but still, so these are nice. I like the face. The proportions are good. The The chat Migos make a great point. Like Trivial Psychic said, I would worry about that swimsuit standing the figure. I try to avoid silicone bodies whenever possible, so it didn't stain that color. And then we had an earlier comment that hopefully the seamless skin also doesn't start tearing or ripping at one point.
That's always going to be the unfortunate thing about any seamless body is that given time, it's going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
And you would think kind of too, because of all her leg poses that you're going to do, like how they show. So that would really suck to get this in hand. And then that happens when you're seriously trying to display her in a case. But it looks good. And like I said, if I were that much of a Street Fighter fan to get this 1/6 type of stuff, I would definitely find somebody commissioned so I had double and could put her dress on as well.
Well, you can just hope that they would release a version of it since they already have the buck in the outfit, right? Because that way it saves you from having to actually try to put clothes on this and then end up tearing the clothing. You know what I mean?
See, now I was trying to think of like a Velcro gimmick, but
it'd be cheaper for them too, I'd imagine. You know, they've got the buck already, so it's easy.
Jshot with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much. He says, "Ahoy, ahoy, amigos. Cheney, remember to hold all X-Men gripes for Monday." Okay, will do. Will do. And then Machi says, "Oh, sure, you send a $20 super chat, but won't answer my wellness check text."
Wow.
I guess he's okay.
I guess he did answer.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay.
You'd be watching, that's why.
Your boy's got toys says, yeah, but Sir Mix-a-Lot said silicone parts are made for toys.
Oh, now I need a picture of this Chun-Li with that quote under it. I love it.
Wait,
yeah, no, the main thing that bugs me about this is there's no, like, she's not in any of her, like, fighting poses. Like, it's very static, very, like, vanilla posing. You know, you could put her in one of her kick moves or even something. Not to say that the figure doesn't look great. I actually really like the head sculpt on this. The head sculpt came out really, really good on this. I don't collect 1/6, so I won't be picking this up, but it does really look awesome. Might be like, Lago, you're gonna get that, man? You know?
Yeah.
So
you'd have to wait for like a Ryu and Ken in their swimsuits too, just to match them.
But yeah, like Augie was saying, is like, yeah, Lago, are you gonna get it? So next time I go over there, I could check it out, like, you know. But yeah, no, it's awesome. It looks very, very good. Let's move along here. Augie, where are we going now?
Let's look at the Legend of Zelda. Holy crap! I was late to the party finding out about this. So I guess we're just gonna say whoever works at Jack's kind of fumbled on the license there and didn't lock this up. I feel this is I feel like this would be a competitive license to get because of the success of the Super Mario movies. Everyone's been saying that the next logical step would be a Legend of Zelda series or film.
Aren't they making a live action though?
Yeah.
Right, but I think the smart move here is might as well lock up the whole license because whatever comes out, like if they were to get an animated movie a la Mario, that like having the license now is a really great investment. I think this was extremely clever. And then also like with the toys we've had before, I don't feel like we've had enough of the characters that are kind of in relative scale to one another. I feel like Hasbro will do a Link, Zelda, Ganon, or at least I hope, with the scales kind of addressed and they fit into a much more. I would love to get like a scaled Link to the Jax Mario, like kind of you're setting up like a Smash Brothers kind of thing. I feel like Jax has been slower to do that, where I feel like Hasbro, I'm really excited what they're going to do. I think this is a really great idea for a license. I think this would make a really fun line, even like kids toys as well as collector. There's a lot of ways to go with Zelda. There's been so many games. There's a library to hit up. I'm curious what like the pitch was and what they would do with the license. But we're gonna get all those questions answered soon because we're in for a treat next week, I guess. This is one of many announcements. Woefully unprepared to ask questions, but I'm sure I can come up with a couple of them on the fly. This is really cool. I'm very, very, very excited. And, you know, Ernie had mentioned this before. We would like talk about Star Wars, and it's just kind of like the fun of a company with doing this license for the first time. Like, what would they do? Like, he talks about Star Wars all the time, what it would be like just to see what someone else would do. I think the curiosity alone, who had this on their bingo card, right? Hasbro
Oh.
snatching up the Legend of Zelda license. So this is I'm so curious. I'm in. I really want to see this. I was really into the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Legend of Zelda. I really would love to get action figures
Excuse me.
Oh my god, I love that. I've seen those 13 episodes so many times. I would love to get Link and Zelda from that, and then they were like in an episode of Captain N as well. But I would love to get an expansive Zelda line. So Zelda's more of Junior's thing. So an expansive Zelda line, I feel like there's so much stuff. Like Christmas and birthdays are just lined up for years if they're putting out like a ton of product, and I sincerely hope they do, because I feel like Legend of Zelda, Nintendo has shown, can be an evergreen brand just as much as Mario. You can release all kinds of goodies for a long time. So, yeah, buckle up. I'm excited.
Marcus?
I wasn't expecting this at all. And to be fair, I'm not too familiar with the Legend of Zelda franchise, but yeah, I thought that this was was it Jack specific? Or I always confuse Jax and Jazzwares a lot.
Same here.
But like what Hound was saying, I thought that this would be like a Street Fighter movie situation where they're only making figures for the Legend of Zelda movie. But it seems like this will be a multi-year sort of collaboration between Hasbro and Nintendo. So I'm kind of interested. I think it would be a great way to get articulated figures of this franchise. I mean, I feel like if I ever decide to get a definitive Link, I think this would be a more accessible option for me.
Okay. Chamba?
Neat, unexpected. I just, as cool as this can be, I hope they don't fumble it like they did with Overwatch. Because there was that they got it at a peak, but they didn't do a lot with it. And those are really nice figures, so I think they're
really
capable
are,
of doing really good things. Plus, having the license, it also opens them up for the role playing stuff.
Yes.
So it's it goes beyond just action figures. I do like that that they're going to reveal 3 6-inch scale at Comic-Con. That's neat. So I think Comic-Con's gonna be full of like really cool things just to see. And even if they would most likely be like an early prototype things, that'd be great. I'm sure this will tie to the the upcoming live action stuff. And I know people are also now getting the idea where it's like, okay, Legend of Zelda is Nintendo. Could this also mean a potential future for other Nintendo properties? I would love Metroid.
That would be awesome.
I think Hasbro Metroid would be tight. But obviously, like, let's not have to go there first, since the focus is on Zelda. And yeah, lots of Zelda games, lots of different art styles that they can tackle as well. And that's kind of the beauty of it. So I'm really looking forward to see what they do with this. And yeah, I know some folks might say this might not be the best company for it, but we don't know. Like, the potential is there. It's just, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what it is.
Potential and the resources. You know what I mean?
The resources, yeah, that's Hasbro and Mattel resource-wise unmatched. You know what I mean? So they can do whatever they want. It's just, will they do it? So I'd like to see that. I'm looking forward to it.
Ernie?
Yeah, this is crazy. I think the next 3 years, as license change everything and to everybody, we're going to be in for a lot. And for all of those toy tubers who will be asking questions next weekend, remember that this is Link and not Zelda, okay? But that's a freebie for you so that you can actually get your stuff answered. We got Nico in the chat, Artman 9000X. I have it on good authority that these will be cool. Don't ask me how I know. But Toy Migos exclusive right here.
Sure.
What's up, Nico?
What's up, Nico?
Miss you, man.
I don't know what your sources are, but I trust you. So
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Why would we not trust Nico? So yeah, with that being said, I'm with you guys. I can understand you guys made the valid point of the movie. But then I feel like we would have just got the title of Legend of Zelda and not showing this Link.
Sure. But right? I'm saying that can also be like, I'm sure that's also part of it as well.
I'm hoping that we get this as well too, because it's like Chat Migos are saying, could this be part, or imagine if they did a Smash line. Imagine if they did Metroid, like you're saying,
right.
Like they
but could. Like, if I think based on if this is a success,
Yes.
And if
And then
Nintendo sees it as a as something
There-
that will benefit them also, I don't see why they couldn't pitch it.
There
But
could,
the
you know,
focus is, I think, well, The Legend of Zelda. And I think that's actually really cool.
and I think this has a lot to do with us
I
as
agree.
well too, because we've fumbled a lot from indie to Ghostbusters to Fortnite and other game properties that we need to ask the questions, we need to buy the product, we need to make sure that we're on board and showing the interest that we would want this to go on, So make sure those of you doing your interviews this weekend that you do touch base on this and ask so the interest is there, because sometimes that does rely on us. Other than, well, we're doing 10 figures and that's it, we're done.
Right.
Nobody seemed interested, because that does happen a lot. So, this gamerverse that we got going on, in all video games is really kind of cool right now. Because who would
it's
think
great,
that not
right?
only are video games that we'd be getting this, because how much have I always wanted a little Mac, a Link,
Dude,
God.
bloody hell, mate.
the Metroid, so that's
the Metroid itself.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is a cool thing, but I do think this has a lot to do with us. I mean, it's like Augie said, the Mario figures are very popular. And then I saw them start flying out and we saw the waves coming out, but now there's overabundance just sitting on the shelf. So it kind of sucks that it's lost that, but hopefully this sticks around and I can't wait to see what they reveal. Machu says, well, it's not the worst company to tackle it. I mean, in another universe, this could have been talked about on the award-winning show Mac Migos. Yes, that is true. But I don't need a 7-inch Link either.
I just read Hound's comment.
Yeah, done. He
and I
wants that
got
one.
so
yeah.
confused. Yeah.
Remain
Out of
confused.
context.
Okay.
I forgot the context. Sorry.
So, oh yeah, Diggs Figs. He's waiting impatiently for Mac Migos. He wants it.
It's just all mac and cheese episode. I'm down.
Yeah.
I love mac and cheese.
Exactly. Who doesn't, right?
With Zelda, it's interesting, because we had brought up before that they had tried other games and didn't work out very well. But I think the age group that this license targets is kind of right in that sweet spot, because you're targeting a lot of us older people too, where it's like, okay,
also younger people. I
Yeah.
feel Zelda is a lot more universal in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think this is the Transformers of Nintendo.
Yeah,
There's so many generations of Zelda. It's an evergreen. It's like
because there's so many variations of the actual iterations of the actual games themselves as well. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this is a smart pickup for them. My first thought would have been like, oh yeah, they're just going to do the live action ones, but we would have seen, maybe just the logo for the live action movie, or it would have said something like that. There was no verbatim of that. It was, we're showing off 3 figures at Comic-Con of Legend of Zelda.
I'm looking forward to see it. Actually, I'm curious as
Yeah, no, I'm very interested to see what this could be and what it's going to be like. So yeah, I can't wait to see. I mean, we'll probably be talking about it in a week. So it's
I feel it's almost guaranteed at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, no, 6-inch scale too. That's awesome. And it's funny, I had mentioned, what was it, a while back, I was like, we're gonna be seeing more and more video games flowing into our normal, avenues of action figures. I mean, they've got, Hasbro also has the movie Street Fighter figures, and there was
that goes up next week, I believe, right?
Yeah, there was silhouettes of them that were uploaded. So yeah.
Are you down for those, Shani?
Are
you down for those?
As of right now, no. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But and the lie detector says yes, that was also a lie.
We will have to see what we got going on here with Legend of Zelda
from
Hasbro. So very exciting news, though. All right, Chamba, where are we going?
What are we going to go on? Let's see. I haven't actually looked. Let's go to the Higher Toys Ultimate Armor X. they're really like cranking these out, and I appreciate that. I have not picked up any of the higher Mega Man stuff yet. I don't know if like are any actually out yet.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but there's a lot on pre-order now, and they're kind of covering quite a lot of ground. I'd love to see some antagonists though. I know they just put up Sigma, which is neat, but you know, there's a couple of other ones from these games that would be tight. And the load is great. I think it looks good. I haven't seen again. I'm trying to think if it's actually out yet though. So I'd like to see one in hand just before you dive into it. But it's neat that we're already seeing this. I'd love to see some more of them expand. There's a lot of characters from X that I would like to see, but this is cool. I think this is neat that they're actually doing this. And now there's also other options as well. Like it's not just Higher Toys that is doing Mega Man X, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, is Jada going to do Mega Man X? I'm like, I don't think you need them to do it. Like, you've got other ones that are like pretty gung ho with it at this point too. So
yeah, you might as well let Haya take the reins on it. I mean,
that way they can focus on other things and like, you know, either maintain what they're doing with the regular Mega Man series, which they're still doing obviously, but yeah, let these guys tackle the X series. But I think this looks cool. There's a lot of the parts of this that actually look great, like a lot of the clear parts. It looks really good. Good execution on this one. And it's not even badly priced. It's like $70.
That's not bad, dude.
No. Although it does say tariff, the US tariff makes it 83. But that's not the figure's fault at this point, right?
No.
Marcus?
It looks great. I wasn't aware of this at all. I didn't even know that Haya Toys had the license to make these figures. And also the mention of translucent parts. I like that. But yeah, I mean this is cool. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the property. I probably won't get this, but I just think it's really cool that like Haya Toys, they have all these like different sort of licenses to work with, because they're doing like a Star Trek, RoboCop, I think Judge Dredd, I think Rambo maybe. So it's really cool. It has like a wide variety. So it's very random. I'm more familiar with like their Godzilla stuff.
Right.
So
I think most people are familiar primarily with that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully this will be easy to acquire for those that really want it.
All right. Augie?
Okay, see, this is gonna have to be a conversation. Because Junior loves Mega Man, but we're also trying to cut down on stuff. I'm trying to get Junior to stay specifically on Jada only. But this is the kind of thing that kind of ropes him in. Like, especially if you get a version of Mega Man and you're able to get a secondary character, someone, because we're very much into like displaying in a way where it's interacting. So if there's another character, if a character exists along with the Mega Man, it pushes him more towards getting the Mega Man figure as well. But if it's Mega Man just to stand alone, I have more leverage to say don't get it. But yeah, I have a feeling Junior's
if he loves Mega Man, he loves Mega Man.
He loves Mega Man.
He's in for this line.
He just wants Jada just to do it forever. But yes, but the pack out's amazing. I mean, he'll have a good argument as to why he should get it. But yeah, no, I mean, it looks really fun. It looks really high end. I think the price point is worth it. I always say, value is relative. If it's great and moves and you don't need to buy another one and it's well made, it's win-win. That to me, that's value.
All right. Ernie?
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, there's tons of Mega Man X fans. So yes, I believe Jada will have its hits, and then so does Haya Toys with the other ones that there is. This Mega Man X one, the colors are awesome. All of the extras that it comes with, definitely. I'm not doing any of the Mega Man stuff. It was just past me. I was still too much into fighting games. Like just Mega Man is just a classic to me, and that's it. These look great though. They do make great toys, and I'm sure there'll be more and more and more as they've already shown us what they have. It's also a great look because it is different from the other Mega Mans that we have out there. So that's what plays well with it too. So I don't think you're going to win your fight, Augie, because he's going to definitely be like, look at
Also, there's LEDs, dude.
Mega Man,
Yes, I
yeah,
know.
and then this, and so yeah, for sure, this is definitely a great buy, a cool figure, totally different Mega Man. So again, more video games that we're doing so well with of getting figures for. Cheney,
I am not the biggest Mega Man X fan or familiar with it that much. I basically still rock the old school Mega Man, but all of the figures that Hai has been showing off have looked really, really good. I really like the way that the armor looks on the boots and the chest and the helmet and stuff, and the gauntlets. Like this is a really cool looking version of Mega Man. I'm not even familiar with it, to be fair. Like I'm not familiar with his Ultimate Armor version. So, like I said, I didn't play much Mega Man X at all, if any. So this is an easy pass for me because I don't have to have it. But on the other side, it's a really good looking figure. Like they really nailed the portrait on it too. Like it looks really, really good. But like I said, it's definitely a pass for me. Ernie, where to now?
Shoot, I'll let you do the other one. Let's do Keldor.
Okay.
So as you know, I have like 3 grails that I would like to obtain one day. A inbox Macross version of Jetfire, a Mattel Keldor, and a old carded Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett. Is anyone down to abduct Ernie and drag him to STCC asking for a friend? Thank you, Rick. Thank you. You can. Come pick me up. I'll let you drive again. You can drive. That would be the greatest. And we'll film all the way there.
There you go.
God. Talk about going viral. That would be great. So yeah, I've always wanted, the Mattel version of Keldor. If you don't know who Keldor is the beginning version of Skeletor.
Spoiler. Jeez.
Sorry. Watch a show, read a book. Come on, this is up to you now. You could see it right there. His skin is the only color as the other one. So yes, this is very cool. I've always liked the Mattel version, and then Mondo's given us these 1/12 figures. I don't have the other ones, but I know people who did. They've spoken very highly of the He-Man. Skeletor is still coming out, but this seems like it would be a great pickup, although it is going to be a Comic-Con exclusive, but you're going to get it in later for this Mondo version. So what I'm looking at, it has a great accessory pack as well, too, that you're getting with it. But as good as this looks for everybody to get it now, I'm in hopes that then that old Mattel Keldor drops in price, and then it might be attainable now. That's what I'm seriously waiting for.
It's not me.
Yeah, because this is great. I mean, even to make it a different. What's the plan, Rick? What are we doing here? Okay, Machu, I think I'll disguise myself as a mailbox. He'll hit me. I'll claim to sue. While in a panic, you grab him and we run. Throw him in the van. We'll have him back by dinner. That is great. I will hit you as a mailbox. Absolutely. I in hopes, again, this community that we have, somebody throws together a perfect Skeletor head to throw on top of this too, because the look is great. It'd be a different looking Skeletor and not Keldor. So this is awesome. I love that. Wow, right? The whole melting of the face. So imagine if you had another version then it's halfway more skull and a little bit of skin then, like, versions to that head right there. Yeah, this look it. Yeah. See, it's a good pack out. Again, a very good representation of a Comic-Con exclusive for sure. So this is cool. I like it. I will not be picking it up, but maybe I can obtain the Mattel one someday. Marcus, what do you think of Keldor?
It looks cool. I feel like a lot of the Mondo 112 Motu figures look incredible. I haven't bought any yet. I think it's a little bit out of my price range. And isn't it hard to get these anyway? Like, isn't there like a timed sort of release? Or like
On the Mondo stuff? Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a chance. But that burning face, it kind of looks like me in the sun, but
When you're forced to go out.
yeah.
Why?
I mean, I'm like a vampire. I stay in the dark, but it looks really cool. I don't know what else to say. I'm really not good at giving feedback.
It's all good, man. It's
You're
all
doing
good.
fine, Marcus. You're doing
Augie,
fine.
what are
Grab
your
blanket and let Augie take over.
Okay.
I'm gonna give my time to Marcus. No,
No.
keep going.
We're just sitting here for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, what else you got, Marcus?
You have more time.
Tell us more, please.
There's a I mean, come on. Yeah, I He-Man. You guys know this. So insta buy. This is just really cool. He-Man 2000. It's weird. I had a weird He-Man phase because I would watch the show, loved it, collected all the figures, obsessed with Four Horsemen. And then for some reason, I remember there was this time when Classics was coming back that there was this sort of retro hate. Like people were looking back and they're like, oh yeah, and everyone just like twirled their weapons and trying to be anime. And there's some hater stuff going on. And then what I love about this line is it reminded everyone how cool this was. And this was, for my generation, this was everybody getting back into He-Man. And I had friends who actually, for a very long time, like collected action figures. And then, you know, you go into middle school or whatever, and you just stop buying toys. This line, for some of our friends, brought some of our friends back to collecting everything. Sometimes some people got back into it because of X-Men. Some people got into it because of Batman animated, like things that we were older but are still like speaking to us. This 2000 line brought a lot of people back. And one thing is that I love this show. I love this brand. I love these toys, but I had forgotten how much I loved them until these came out. And now it's all like smacking me in the face, because I remember sitting there going like, I'm really into 80s stuff, really into 90s stuff. What was really hot in 2000s is because it felt like retreads. It's like when things were coming back. Cause I was like, I remember Justice League Unlimited. I like Avatar: The Last Airbender. What else? And it's like, oh yeah, there was a He-Man relaunch, and it was really, really well done. And yeah, this is like a centerpiece character. And this is our first Keldor figure. This was a hinted at thing right at the end of the He-Man line, where it was like, wait, Randor had a brother and Skeletor might be He-Man's uncle. That was like a thing in the very last mini comic. And then we finally got to see that story play out in this cartoon. And Keldor was one of the best additions brought on from that cartoon. So yeah, this is not even a question. Gotta get that. Chamba.
I think it looks cool. I still will never agree with calling it a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive when it's not available there. No, I'm going to bring it up all the time because I think it's garbage. It's dumb. Don't call it a Comic-Con exclusive if you can't buy it at the show.
Right.
Mhm.
So, all right, I'm at the show and I want this. Got to go online while I'm at the show. Get out of here. It looks
with
great.
all the bandwidth getting
Yeah,
eaten up.
Good
and
luck. Good luck with
crappy
that.
service. Yeah.
As far as the figure itself, though, I think it looks dope. If you're already collecting the line that they're doing, this is kind of a must. I do like that they gave information in regards to like how many units they're going to be shipping in October, and then the next batch being in February. So at least, hopefully, you can get it within the first batch. It does look great, and yeah, if you're a He-Man fan, and if you're not buying the Mattel stuff, which is obviously more affordable. But a specific look, you got another option now, and I think it's great. It's nice to have options.
Agreed.
Just don't call it a Comic-Con exclusive. It's garbage.
I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you. I mean, I think we do this every year now. Every year, there's, Mondo's one of them, and a couple other companies are like, oh, yeah, it's a Comic-Con exclusive, but you won't get it until after. And it's like, then it's not really Comic-Con exclusive. If you can't get it at the show, then it's not really Comic-Con exclusive. It could be a Mondo exclusive, Mondo Online
100%.
exclusive. Yeah.
100%. Yep.
But yeah, I remember having that issue with some of the Hot Toys stuff. They would always promote Comic-Con exclusive. And it was like, well, can I get it here? And they're like, oh, no, you have to go online and order it. I'm like, well, then it's not exclusive to the show. I don't. Yeah. With all that aside, though, this looks really cool. I'm not collecting this line, but man, Ernie, you need to hop on there. They do the payment plan, son.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, but I can't get all three of them for the same price. I mean, I understand
Well,
I have Keldor, but
well, that's the thing, is you said it's like, Keldor has always been hard for you to get. You might as well lock this one in, dude.
see, and then I got to put it at the bottom where I'd rather obtain other things.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to help you out.
Right. Well, like I said, then I'm hoping that the Mattel one goes cheaper.
Jesus.
That's my whole play out of all of this.
It's not a play, honestly.
It will be there, and I'll get it for the 30.
I always love their Masters of the Universe photos. They always do a really good job with these. The head sculpts on this look beautiful. Everything about this looks awesome. Though, like I said, the only part that I don't like is that I won't be able to pick it up at the show. If I could buy it at the show, I would want to pick this up.
You'd be more tempted, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. I would be like,
Yeah,
let me get the Deadpool and the Keldor. Let me get the Deadpool and the Keldor.
right.
But that's not an option. So in that instance, I'm like, well, I guess I'll pass on both of them then.
But we're not even saying like not have it available online. If that should be an addition.
Can do both.
Yeah,
we can
that
do
should be an
both.
addition for sure.
Yeah, you can have some available there at the show, which could have been a thing. The ones that they're shipping out, those could have been available at the show, and then the rest would have been online. That's all, But it looks great. It looks great.
That face there.
The team did a great job with sculpting and painting this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Very, very awesome. All right. Let's keep it moving here. It is my turn. And let's go here. Storm Marina Lilith has gone up for pre-order today. And I don't know. It doesn't look quite right. Did I order it though? Yeah.
I mean, it's a Lilith figure.
Right. Because we don't really have any Darkstalkers. So
We don't have Darkstalkers.
Yeah. We get 2 expressions, which are very nice, and a few accessories and whatnot. Like I said, I ordered it, and I want Darkstalkers figures. So they got me, but it just seems like her neck is a little long and her shoulders are a little broad.
That's what I was going to say.
If those could be dialed in, then, the head's a little small. Like, there's a few tweaks maybe can change there. Please keep that torso, that lower torso crunch there. I don't care if the square's there or not. Keep that. But yeah, other than that, I ordered this, and I want more Darkstalkers. So that's where I'm at on that. Marcus, what about you?
I was surprised to see this too. This one came out today, right?
Up for pre-order, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like what your boys got toys was saying, like I was kind of surprised that they didn't show Morgan yet, and they showed Lilith first. And kind of like what you were saying, Shani, like, because I could have sworn that there was a Storm Arena figure that kind of got rid of that articulation scheme in the torso.
They took it away with Sagat, and it's absolutely needed. Like, if they would have just widened it instead of taking it away, it would have been great. Because it works great on Ryu, Ken, and Dan. So, but continue, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I have no attachment to Lilith, but it looks cool. And maybe when they put out Morgan, I'll probably order that one. But I also see what you're saying about like the proportions, like in the shoulders and in the neck, because I think that was the issue with some other figures, like the Storm Arena Chun-Li.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one kind of looking a little bit weird in the vest. It almost looked like chest armor. So I don't know. Do you think it's a little too late for them to make any changes? Because if they're already having promotional images,
it's never too late.
Yeah, they could still make changes. I mean, that's what they did with Sagat. they made changes with Sagat after the promotional images
That
went
was a
out.
late change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Augie?
Yeah, when my first thought, normally when I see stuff from Storm, I'm like, whoa, that's really good. And then I'll find something later, or I'll read the comics and I'll go, oh, they have a point. They have a point. I see what they're saying. Like the Sagat note. Yeah, that was a weird place to put it. And exactly what you're saying. You just widen it. That was the solution. My first thought of seeing Lilith, honestly, is I was like, why she look goofy? That was the first thought I had. I was like, she's off. That was an overriding thing. I'm glad she exists. I'm also looking forward to the eventual, like, Morgan comes out and then they kind of get repainted in each other's colors. Like, that could be kind of fun. But by and large, my first thought was, why is she so off? And the one thing that really stood out to me was her pinhead. It's just so little.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like a lot of it can almost be like and the thing is, her head's so small, it calls out all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if her head was a little bigger, I wouldn't have noticed all the other, like, messed up proportions. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, Junior's a big. I mean, we're big Dark Stalkers guys, and Junior's just a big Capcom fiend anyway. We talk about Street Fighter and Mega Man and stuff. So I mean, this is going to be a day one get, because it's like, we don't want to discourage them. It's like, keep making Dark Stalkers. Definitely don't want to discourage. But yeah, this needs, like, I don't know, someone needs
Revisions.
a wonderful conversation. Someone needs a nice conversation and say, look, I don't know why the men come out so good and they struggle with females.
Because they like doing male characters. That's their thing.
Yeah,
Monsters.
That's all. That is 100% their thing.
I don't understand why they struggle so hard to make a feminine woman, or just, I shouldn't even look at it as gender, because they're toys. Toys don't have genders, but it's almost like you nailed it. Why don't they just look at it as a thing to make accurate, and just forget the idea that it's a man or a woman? Just making an accurate item. I think if you just stick to that, like, make it look like the source material, I feel like they could stick the landing better than they did. It's not, I mean, listen, in the 90s, we would have gone nuts over something like this. We're like, this is incredible. It's just, the bar's been raised and so many people are doing so many amazing things, and this could be better. But, it's like, it's a mixed message, because she sells out immediately, and then they're just like, well, I guess people really didn't have a problem with it.
True.
So who knows?
Chamba?
I don't like this at all. I'm actually surprised that it got the green light. With how many notes I'm used to seeing, I'm shocked that this didn't get many of those. And that's, I'm sure it's different, but if you're familiar with the character, I'm sure there's going to be folks that will disagree, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But this is not Lilith. This is I'd love to see this Lilith next to the actual Morrigan that they're going to release, and if they're the same height, that's automatically wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Proportionally, it's off completely. I was telling Cheney prior to the show, I'm like, if they scale her head size up to match the Storm Collectibles Morrigan, she would fall better in line with the Storm Collectibles scale.
It would look amazing next to the.
It would look phenomenal,
yeah.
Because proportionally, it would actually suit it more. The reason why her shoulders look so big is because her head is so tiny. It's just, if you look at every statue that every Lilith statue, put it next to this and you'll realize how bad this looks. But whatever. No, sure. I've got too many notes for this, but yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, with this line, I trust me, I wanted Darkstalkers figures forever. But if it's like this, I'll just get the ones that I'm after. But now I'm also, like, a little concerned, because I'm like, if this is how Lilith's going to look, how are they going to do, like, Sienko? And I know they showed their prototype for Felicia, and it's like, oh, that looks fine. It's like, it's also not, it's fine. It looks like an interpretation, I guess, but it's not like what I was after. Mm-hmm. And that's, and in the end of the day, it's like, I'm going to be the one that's buying it, or not. And I'm choosing not to with these ones. So I'm going to be much more selective with it. But yeah. Also $33. You know, their prices are kind of going up. I thought Arena was supposed to be the more. 33 is fine, mind you. It's but within a year, it's increased how much already? So
Because initially they were supposed to be 25, then they went to 27.
25, then to 27, then to 30, then to 33. Like if it's a larger character, I can understand. She's supposed to be
This is
smaller.
Lilith.
Yeah, Lilith should be smaller.
Yeah.
But whatever.
All right, Ernie.
Yeah, we're all saying repeat statements here. Darkstalkers, we've been waiting for it. It was a cool announcement. It's like, oh, finally, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get something. And I saw this today too, and I agree. It was weird that Lilith is first. Okay. And then I saw that neck immediately, and I'm like, are they going for like a vampire attacks neck? Like, you know, when they like stretch their skin or
move, right? Where
why
it's
you
like
right?
kind of
Yeah,
making
that's
smooth and stuff,
yeah, that's
maybe.
what I feel. And
Maybe.
it's so you got the wrong picture in or something. It's just unfortunate, and I would say that we're nitpicking it because we're so excited about it. There was so much to give us and to do. Maybe they go back to the drawing board and do something different with her. I don't know. Maybe. But you know, maybe they'll listen to some of this feedback from everybody. I understand. Yes, it's an arena and it's our first, but still we're nitpicking for a reason. And that's because we've been waiting for so long. And if we want all these fighting lines to work, it does have to be in scale. It does have to be a certain way. You just can't make everybody the same height and proportion, because then why didn't you do that with all the Street Fighter figures or, you know, the King of Fighters figures or anything to that sense? Like, everybody's proportioned for a reason, and I hope they go back and look at that. It is a tiny head. You can even see that in the pictures. The neck. There's that one shot with the legs too that I kind of feel is wrong. So I don't know. It feels like a 2B version of Darkstalkers. And hopefully we get something else, you know.
That image looks so bad.
Yeah, again, and like I said, I'm not trying to crap on it, but we were just so excited for everything.
Very excited.
Yeah. I get you, Hound. Yes. You know, why would they when can we see that? I'd want that, but at this point I want somebody else to do it. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. This may be a figure of seeing it in person and pick it up like that, but you know, it's
or there's always a potential that they can make some changes, you know.
Correct. Oh yeah,
They have with
absolutely.
Chun-Li.
Yes. Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
you know, we could see that, and like I said, that's why in person I could go for that. But it's so difficult for pre-orders and stuff right before Comic-Con, and you know, for some people like me, that's no pre-orders have gone on for 2 months because we know we have to wait for Comic-Con. So you know, wait and see. Go to one of our local stores and check this out, or go to Frankensons and see what the finished product is. Who knows how it will change? I know some people are just happy to get it, and we have to get it to continue the line on. Yes, but we're just throwing out our you know, original thoughts of seeing it here. So we'll have to see.
Oof brings up a good point. Says, won't they need a smaller body for other smaller female characters like Sakura?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Proportions.
That's
right?
thing. Oh, unless Sakura's gonna look like this, guys.
Right. Yeah. Pletho says the wings look the same as collectibles, Morgan, and those are fantastic. Yeah, the wings on Morgan are very nice on the collectibles one. All right. Let's keep it moving here. And Marcus, where are we going?
I didn't think it would come back to me. How about the Jada Toys Walmart 2-pack? It's the Walmart Collecticon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It looks cool. So this makes me curious. I'm sure that this won't be likely, but how would y'all feel about the possibility of them doing like a pixelated variant, kind of like what NECA does with their like video game TMNT figures?
Ooh, no, I'm not down for it. I just want continuing to do different colors, no matter how we get them.
Okay.
I agree with Ernie.
I don't want to stray away from
what's happening.
Yeah, already starting something else. Like I get you, absolutely. You know what NECA does, or the shading, or the look of this and that. Go ahead and just keep...
that Toys says this is the Walmart versus Target exclusive.
It really is. Round one fight. So yeah, I just want continuing colors to come out.
Okay. And so I remember last time when like on the Fallen Fett Chronicles, Ernie and Chamba, like when we were talking about like player 2, like what other player 2 colors are left then, because it seems like we're starting to finish up. It seems like we're kind of wrapping it up, aren't we?
There's a lot of characters that haven't
we still have a lot.
There's a lot.
Okay.
Dude.
There's a lot.
When we were going through, me and Chamba were going through like our favorite colors that we
our
would
favorite
want.
colors. We weren't going through every color.
Yeah. There's a lot of colors. No.
I love that red though.
Oh no, the red's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
I kind of confused this blue one because I could have sworn we've had like 2 of them, but maybe one of them was like a teal variant.
It was a teal. It was.
Yeah.
This is a very, very different blue.
Okay. Okay, Augie, your turn. I don't know what else to say.
One thing I think is really cool about this is that this is the first time we had Street Fighter of one-on-one fighting game presented as a 1-against-1, like a 2-pack. So I think this is a really fun way to get him. It was almost as if had they not done, like, let's say they had done all the World Warriors and then people started discovering the figures late in the game and you didn't want to do a straight re-release. This would have been a great way to do it. Just doing 2-packs of just versus modes. I mean, it takes me back when I saw the 2-pack. The very first thing that jumped out at me was actually the packaging and the fact that it's actually like Street Fighter 2 with the background, and it's like they're about round 1. It's so cool. I hope we get more 2-packs like this because this really stood out to me and it was really, really fun. And yeah, it reminds me of like the actual arcade cabinet. Got the buttons right there underneath each player. Yeah, so great. So great. And I love the colors. They really pop next to each other.
They do.
Chamba?
Yeah, this is great. I can definitely see them doing more than this. Like this is, I feel that this is just only the beginning for them. And as far as like multiple sets that they could do, so many options. Because sure, we've got Guile and Bison now, and you're covering 2 player 2 colorways that they've not made before. But there's so many other characters that have not gotten a player 2 yet.
Right.
And just from that alone, they can do a lot of combination. They can either obviously release them as solos, but the fact that now they have options as doing it as a 2-pack is also good. I'm not really sure how difficult things are to purchase for the Walmart Collecticon. So I don't know how that works. Like,
it's very hard.
Is it only available during Collecticon, or once that's done, you can see them in the store? How does that work? But also because Walmart is now like one of the distributors of the Jada Street Fighter figures, I can see them launching it at Collecticon, but it just being available at the stores. Do you know what I mean? Like they're pretty good with their stock. Obviously, there's going to be some stores where it's like, yeah, you know, because you hear the stories where it's like some people go and they go, I haven't found a Jada figure here at all. It's like, that's your store. But that doesn't account for every, that doesn't account for every Walmart. It is unfortunate that your store's not ordering them in, but you can't go out and then just say all Walmarts suck because of that. It's like, hopefully, you know, somebody within the community that can grab one for you, because there's a lot of folks, you know, and there's a lot of Walmarts, obviously, so they have access to that, and hopefully that one of those will have them. But as far as actual pack goes, I think this is a solid idea. The execution is good. It's the fact that it was an arcade, you know, the packaging itself was an arcade, but this is much more, it leans more towards the actual fighting game aspect of it. I think is great. And I look forward to what other future 2-packs they'll make and what other player 2s that they'll choose. Because there's a lot of characters that have not gotten to player 2 yet.
Right.
And this is the time, you know, once the actual line is done, which is going to be done by next few months, essentially, with Zangief,
Oh wow.
then it's the player twos, and there's a handful of player twos that I'm like, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see. So great one.
Kyle's winning.
Trivial Psychic says, yay, Walmart Collector Con. So it's either gone in 60 seconds or your pre-order is canceled 2 weeks before it ships.
See, options. It's really cool that Guile's winning and Bison got beat up in the bar, in the energy bar.
Erwin Papa says the 2-packs will get the figures out faster and avoid Street Fighter fatigue. Agreed, Erwin Papa. Ernie, what are your thoughts?
This is great. I have a lot to say about this. Chamba, to answer your question, Trivial Psychic is correct. Now, I would usually crap on that as well, too. We've known I've done that in the past with Walmart exclusives. When this comes, it is. You have to be quick and you have to know what you want and you order it. And unfortunately, he's also correct because not until you have it in your hands and delivered to your home do you feel like you won. Because not only 2 weeks before, but all throughout, I've gotten mine like a month later, and all of a sudden it said, "Oh, we canceled your order."
But I'm just wondering now, like depending, because obviously I don't feel that they're just going to limit the number of.
No. So here's my answer to that. Okay. With it being Jada and different than your Marvel Legends exclusive, and they're like, we're done and everything. I'm not speaking badly on this because it is an exclusive. But Target had an exclusive and Walmart had an exclusive. Target had the red Chun-Li and Walmart had the blue Guile. And people were, oh my God, in a panic of, I can't find them. I can't get this and that. Well, if you wait, it is Jada, just them being Jada sending out their inventory. And right now at Walmart, they're showing up in packs of Cammy and DJ and Akuma or at GameStop. In Canada-wise, they automatically get them at GameStop. Other countries are getting them as well too. So I don't see this being as a, dang it, I'm going to miss this one. I fully agree with Trivial Psychic and others of saying that, but looking on the other side of it, and yes, Chamba, they do show up to the store as well too. And Jada is very plentiful in sending out that type of stuff. I know it doesn't seem like it, but you guys got to remember that Jada has lots of fans for this Street Fighter stuff. The player 2 stuff may be a little decreased because not everybody's into the player 2 stuff. I am, and I do love it. So I seen this as being a win. 2-pack is awesome. The inbox collectors, you guys are right. What a package to see it in. The whole fighting gimmick with 2 players. It's just the right accessories again. And the price point is $49.99, $50. That is awesome because we're going back to the 25 and 25 a figure. That's fantastic. I'm totally down with that. And like I said, if we don't get it during the thing, I do feel it will be in the store. You just have to wait patiently and it will show up. At that
point, it's about waiting, right? Because
correct. Yes. Yeah. I know it's exclusive, but like I'm saying, everybody has now gotten their red Chun-Li and their blue Guile. And, like I said, it shows up at GameStop and other countries and everything has them. Oh, well, this was just in my Toys R Us, or, oh, this was at GameStop, or I found this at what we call a Target. And that's cool because it's collectors helping collectors. And I feel like we are going to be able to find this later, or there will be it sitting on the shelf at Walmart at some point, which is good. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it's a great set. I am down for the colors. This is the 4th Bison, the 3rd Guile. I love the way they look. I really didn't think I was going to be into the 2-player stuff, but man, the colors really nail it. It really does. And it's awesome. I love this set. Cheney, why do you hate it? I thought you talked bed down on this last night.
I think it's a lot of fun because it's the first 2-pack, and a 2-pack is prime for recolors. You know what I mean? For player 2s. Like Erwin Papa had said, it's like, dude, pump out some player 2-packs. Like this could be an ongoing thing for a while, Unfortunately, you don't get any extra things with this. You just get the straight P2 colorway.
I love it.
Which is cool. Funny thing that Augie said that Guile won, because technically you can swap out the you lose head onto this Guile and it works, but not for M. Bison. So technically M. Bison wins in this match. But that's one of the cool things about the Guile figure. Like you can pop the You Lose head on any of his colorways and it works.
It'll always work with it.
It'll always work
Yeah.
with him. And the same thing with, I think,
There's a
DJ.
few of them. There's a few of them
Yeah.
that would work out.
hmm So it's very cool. And I like the price point. The price point's perfect for it. You get two figures there for $49.99. That's awesome, man. Very awesome.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to answer Arcade's Revenge. That's what I was trying to say. So Arcade's Revenge said in Canada, EB Games has this 2-pack listing up, but it's a Walmart con exclusive. So here in the States, it's a Walmart con exclusive. That's how it's set out for us. So that's where I was saying you guys get that, yes, at GameStop or EB Games, or even sometimes it'll still show up in the Toys R Us. Even though it's called that for us, they're still making sure that it's available to everyone. And that's where I'm saying the plus is.
Mm.
So if I don't find it, then I'm going to ask
Go to
Arcade's
Canada.
Revenge. Hey, can you send me one? Thank you. So, yeah.
Agreed. What were you going to say, Chamba?
Oh, I know you mentioned it's like while this pack doesn't come with any new additional things, I'm like, I think that's perfectly fine considering the price point. They haven't increased the price
100%.
point anyway.
Correct.
So, and the fact that they do come with whatever the original ones came with, at least they're not taking anything out of it.
No, you get everything that came with the original P1s, and you just get them in this cool new packaging, and it's awesome. And you can bulk up your Player 2 displays. Yes, Ernie.
I do want to throw something out there that I would hate, but also love, is then what if for these 2-packs, so obviously here we see Bison's background, but what if you find one on the shelf and it's Guile's background?
Tight.
Right? That would, no, I'm serious.
Or-
Like, that would be awesome.
Or if the actual backdrop reversible.
Yeah, you flip it around.
Oh,
and
you could flip it.
that would be cool.
Yeah. Because now, give us different colors in 2-packs for sure. Price point is great, 25 and 25. That's how Ernie's low budget has to math it to say $50. Well, that's 25.
It's good
and 25.
math.
That works,
It's
right?
good
Exactly.
math,
That's toy math right there. And then if it was reversible, that'd be great. But yeah, so now I'm wondering then whose big layout do we get? You know, how do they choose it? That's cool.
Maybe here because like Bison's losing, it's his background.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, the reversible, never thought of
I
that.
think reversible would be
That'd
good.
be legit.
Yeah, no, cool new packaging. Great idea to get Player 2s out quicker. I'm down. So
What a surprise.
yeah, who would have thought? All right, where are we going, Augie?
I don't know how far back did they go. Oh, where'd you guys stop on Tuesday?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Pick
Okay.
whatever you
Whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody go next, and then because I want to. Playmates has showed Power Rangers Zeo figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to find a link for that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, if you guys have anything, I mean, we obviously don't have everything here. So if there's something that you want to
Yeah,
search
just throw
out,
in the
we
link
can
in
bring it
the
up.
private chat.
Okay, Chamba, where are we going?
Let's go to the Tamashi News Network 2026. So next week, on the 20th and the 21st, or 20th technically, because it's going to be in Japan time, but then obviously it's a different time for you guys. They're going to do a video and they're going to talk about what's upcoming. And I think this might be a smart move because prior to possible leaks before the days, they're just going to tell them themselves. They're just going to, you get it directly from them, all the upcoming stuff that they're going to tackle. And possibly because of what they're going to talk about, it's like, it'll be on display at Comic-Con, for example, which would be nice because it's now more something for people in attendance to look forward to actually seeing in person. But a lot of the properties here are good to see. Like at first, I didn't realize that the Elden Ring stuff was going to happen, but I know they did do a teaser after this where it's for the Figure Arts Mini. So unsure if they're going to do anything beyond that, but Figure Arts Mini for sure. But yeah, seeing some, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, obviously the Gamerverse stuff. I don't feel that they're gonna show anything new from Gamerverse other than like it'd be weird for them to put up Psylocke recently and then and just tease the next one. But also, why not at this point, right?
I was gonna say they could.
Yeah, they could very much, like, because it'll give people, it's like, all right, this is what we're gonna do already. So like, if you're not excited already, be excited. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what else they did, because I know they already they had that teaser for Jujutsu Kaisen. It's probably gonna be Chozo, because of the tease itself, all the colors and whatnot. But yeah, this is cool. I'm looking forward to see what they do. They also did a couple of teasers for like One Piece. They showed the silhouette, which is obviously Shanks. But then they had another one, which is, yeah, it's probably one of the admirals. But yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this and seeing what else they do.
Marcus?
Ooh, sorry. I just saw Omega Weapon 3D's sorry, not Omega Weapon 13's comment. Gamerverse Blue Venom.
Sure, I'll take it.
But I would be mostly excited for My Hero Academia and the Marvel Gamerverse stuff. I don't know. I'm just really hoping that with SHF they'll do like, I guess, like lesser known characters that haven't had a figure yet, like from Figma or Revoltech or even McFarlane, because I personally would love Pinky. I like Pinky. For Gamerverse, I really need to get that Psylocke. She looked great. But in terms of like other characters, I don't know. I feel like with how promising that Psylocke looks, I would totally be down for a Rogue or
more females. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just like the way that they engineer it, because they don't have like that weird articulation style with like the male figures like Spider-Man or Cyclops. But yeah, I would just be interested to see what they got going on. Augie?
I love this. I'm excited. I didn't realize how many brands you have until you actually see them all written out. You're like, oh wow, they got a lot going on. I was hoping that and more would be shown. I was hoping we'd get more Sailor Moon or Super Mario Brothers. I kind of want to see them like go back and do some stuff, but I mean, we'll see. Gamerverse is really exciting. One Piece, of course, that's like my heart right now. I would love to see. I know we just saw Psylocke, but I would love it if it would just like randomly we just saw like 2 more characters, like a Hulk or like a Doctor Doom. That would be super fun. Just kind of like them just blindsiding you and just being like, wow, I can't believe, we just saw 2 more figures or something like that, saying that the line's doing well and they're going to expand it a little more. I know we get like 1 figure at a time, but I would love to get that teaser. Every once in a while, Bandai will do that thing where they're announcing something, but they'll just show 5 characters at once. And then it's like, oh, and then going up for pre-order is
like JoJo's.
Yeah, and you just know what's coming up next. They've done that with Sentai. They've done that with Sailor Moon. They've done that with Turtles, even though Shredder didn't come out. But I like that every once in a while we get that blip of like, whoa, we get like a plethora of characters, and then it's we don't have to talk about the next few releases. We know that they're like one after the other, and then the conversation is more like, oh, I wonder what each one of them will include. But the fact that we just see the basic sculpt and we know what it is, that's enough of a teaser for me. I would love something like that.
All right. Ernie?
Yeah, even though I collect everything that they're going to show, my question does go to Gamerverse. And it's, yes, I understand we just saw Psylocke, but my head's always thinking in waves of releases. And I feel that's what we got. I feel like we got 3 heroes, Cyclops, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. Maybe there might be 2 more female reveals, and that's like a 3 of females. And then we finally get to some villains, because what I really want to see is exactly what Omega Weapon 13 and Rick Jones said. I do want to see Venom, and I do want to see Hulk. I want to see our larger figures and what's gonna their proportion into the game and the styles, because everything else we're hitting and we love. But I always feel like everything's in waves. I know they don't do that in waves, but that's what we've been accustomed to, right? Is the case or the waves. And so my head went to, are they going to show us 2 more females before we get 3 villains. I don't know. But in hopes, like I said, I know that Psylocke has just been shown. So okay, maybe they give us a reveal of something else that was done right with her, and they can. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm stoked for everything else, but that hurts my wallet because I'm up to date on everything else. So everything would be new that I'd have to purchase. Hunter x Hunter was a shock as well too. So, Cheney, what do you feel about this news?
Number one, this is cool because there's like a little bit of something in here for everybody. I think the only one that I don't have figures from is two actually, the Elden Ring and the Hunter x Hunter. Those are the only two. The One Piece stuff, I mean, I just got Luffy this week, and yeah, I'm all in on the One Piece stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, bring it. I want more. Demon Slayer, I've got to backtrack and get a couple other ones, but yeah, definitely show us more.
Yeah.
Game Reverse, I'm there. Like I'm all in. Like after that Wolverine, it's like, okay, I'm here. And then seeing the Psylocke is like, all right, awesome. I'll take whatever you guys are putting out. I'm here for it. I love them. The Berserk stuff is great. I'd love to see, Serpico or Farnus. That would be awesome.
I'd love for them to do them.
Yeah, My Hero. There's a handful of characters I'd love to see from them as well. And more. There's the and more.
Mm-hmm.
So
And more.
yeah.
Wait, I got a question.
Could that be Star Wars?
No.
Damn it. Wow, you just guys answered that real quick. Gee.
Yeah.
Marcus, what was the question?
Yeah.
So with the and more, so for properties like Tokusatsu, so Ultraman, Super Sentai, and Kamen Rider, is that going to be separate, or is that because it seems like it's primarily anime based?
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything. That's the thing. Like I feel like it might not be in this round because whenever they do anything Tokusatsu, the focus is Tokusatsu.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the and more might just be other little smaller things. Tokusatsu is too big for them to just be an and more.
Right.
But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out that day.
I know a couple days ago, I think it was B-Men. They shared a survey link for the Ultraman line, and I'm kind of excited for that.
primarily. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exciting stuff for sure. No kaiju's listed there, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I love all the Ultraman stuff. It's my
I
bread
mean,
and butter.
the and more could also potentially be more Capcom stuff like Street Fighter. They put out that survey a while back for Street Fighter. I mean,
That's why I can't take those surveys as anything. Do you know what I mean? It's
Bandai is so bad with that. It's like, come on, yeah, no.
Chamba sends an extra note with his. Why am I doing this?
yeah. You want a bite of this carrot? Well,
Yeah. Yes.
I just got my hopes up for nothing.
Yeah.
That happens a lot with Bandai.
Oh yeah, we used to it, man.
Yeah. Ernie's still thinking about the Wicked W. Warwick sitting on that log.
On the log.
Dude, I would have loved that.
I would have bought that.
I know.
Yep.
Look, he told Shane, "Oh, I'm getting that. That is sweet. Look at that. Any day now.
Never happened.
Any day.
Never happened.
I just can't say that I like it and collect it because
Mm-hmm.
I can't finish Mortal Kombat. I don't get the Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about what we have here, Augie.
So apparently they're announcing official 6-inch Power Ranger figures, kind of like picking up where their Lightning collection came out.
Who is
And
this?
One thing,
Playmates.
this is Playmates doing Power Ranger Zeo, which is the first time they changed their costumes. I think it's cool that they're doing the whole team at once. I always felt like that's how it should have been instead of doing it one at a time. This is the correct route. I see all this paint detail. I am trying to wrap my mind around Playmates actually doing all this deco. They've had a history all throughout the 90s of flaunting deco, and then when the final figures come out, it's all missing. But then they'll take a random line and it has all the deco in it. So I literally have no idea where it's going to go. The figures are passable at best. I don't think they're great. The hips are really weird. Playmates' hips are always really weird. I don't know. They don't look that particularly posable to me. I hope to be wrong, or at least it's a jumping off point. I will say this: if is this under Cheney's powers? Chamba, do you have powers?
I do not have power of this.
Okay, because they kind of left it there. There actually are picks to go through. So they show the Gold Ranger, who I think is going to be a Walmart exclusive. And objectively, I will say the hair's all wrong. It doesn't match his hairstyle in the show at all. But it's the best likeness of Jason. It's among the best I've ever seen. I actually think they like oopsied their way into a really good head sculpt. I just get nervous because we're talking about human features and Playmates doing human paint deco lately. Like eyes in the last 10 years, Playmates are really bad at doing faces. I don't know why, but the face paint. But the sculpt, I was like, holy crap, it actually really does look like him. I just think the hairstyle needs tweaking, but it Cheney, I was saying, yeah, there you go. That really does look like Austin St. John. That's a really I actually think it's quite close. And I worked at Super 7. And I for some reason his face is deceptively challenging to do. And I'll say it, they nailed it. Like that face is perfect. The hairstyle could be tweaked, but the face is great. It's really, really good. I love Power Ranger Zeo. I like O Ranger, even though the season itself was kind of like eh. These are some of my favorite costumes. I might have to do a curiosity purchase. But I think for the Power Ranger community, it's cool to see that they're doing a 6-inch collector's line, and they didn't just immediately go to Mighty Morphin. So that's pretty cool. Marcus?
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments and Adams came up and
no, I know. I mean, I said there's limitations. I kind of said that.
So as someone that used to collect the Lightning collection, like I got pretty deep into it, but these ones I very conflicted with it. I will say the accessories is pretty cool. I kind of wish that like the blaster, I kind of wish we got those with the Lightning collection ones. But other than that,
he shouldn't have that. I don't think he has. He doesn't have.
Oh yeah, no.
He has that blade blaster. All those things don't.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't. He just has the staff. I don't know why he comes with extra accessories he doesn't need.
The articulation, especially around the hips, like it looks like they just scaled up the 4-inch ones, the current like basic line. And I know like a lot of people were hoping that Playmates, their collector oriented line will be decent. This it exists. I don't want to be mean because I don't
You
wanna
can be.
do that. But
You can be critical
Okay.
about these things, though.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Tell us what you think. Like,
one of the things that it's not reflective of the figure itself. It's more of the community. A lot of people like their response to this was people complained about the Lightning collection, so you're stuck with this now. And it just seems like a really weird sort of criticism because it just sounds like you're not allowed to criticize the quality drop when Hasbro had the license. And admittedly they did towards the end. But with that said, this really isn't any better. I mean, for those that really want it, for those that are interested in checking it out, if this is your thing, good for you. I hope that you enjoy it. It's going to be a no for me. Although I will say, if they do like Jungle Fury or like Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, I don't know. I might be tempted because those are my favorite designs and my favorite seasons.
all
That's
right. Chamba?
For a collector line, I don't know if this is a great continuation, or I don't think it picks up from when Hasbro left off. You know what I mean? It's like, understandably so. It is a different company that's doing it, so you shouldn't expect something to just pick up where they left off. But there's going to be a lot of like readjusting as far as what your expectations are going to be, because it is Playmates making these. I don't think they're terrible. I just don't think they're when it's labeled as collectors. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Collectors are these days. I don't know if this is going to be acceptable for them. You're getting the figures now, but at what cost at this point? What are these priced at as well? Like, are they going to be comparable to what they were when they were with Hasbro? I don't know. So, this is kind of it. Otherwise, you can just, there's the 1.6 third-party route, and then there's the 1.630 official. So those are your options, unfortunately. And I know some people are like, oh, I'd love for SH to do it again. They tried. They didn't sell. Collectors weren't buying it. So, what are you going to do? Playmates is going to do this. So hopefully they'll take notes from the community to the point where it's like, okay, these are notes for improvement, not just straight up hate. Because that's kind of the problem, right? Like, if you can't give them pointers as to how they can improve and where they can improve, it's just going to come across as just hate. And you can't, how do you improve from there, right? But it's also about them if they're willing to actually take notes upon it and then, make changes from there. But this is the start, I guess, and hopefully that they can get better from here, just to satisfy what the collectors are actually after. But if these don't sell, I don't like how long will these go for at this point? But they're going to have to continue, right? Because Playmates acquired the license. They're not just going to waste the license and not do anything with it, will they? So, yeah.
Ernie?
Is there more, Shani? Can I see the other ones? Or this is it?
It might be more shots of the gold, I think.
Oh, that's the box.
Gold.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you want to collect a line and then you don't have options like we do with other stuff. So I get when they, are trying this, but like we said, maybe they do start listening these days and like that. See, what hurts me is this pose of your whole look at the whole team, and they all have the same leg kicked out,
Kind of bow-legged.
the same.
That is so weird.
Yes,
It's because
right.
their ankles
So-
aren't great.
Correct, right. So they're all positioned the same and everything. Like, that's not good to say collector's line, right? So hopefully they do listen and they make changes on the other one. Getting the whole team, always a plus. But yes, it sucks when you don't have other properties to go off of to also, well, I'm just going to wait for so-and-so's version because that will be better. So right now it's kind of those you have to take what you get type things for being a fan of what you collect. And I understand that because that's what I say about the Star Wars stuff. I've always wanted it to change or add more. So we'll have to see. The real question here is how long Playmates can stay in business without TMNT. That's what I wanted to say. So
that brings a solid point to I want to say the reason why these look the way they do, or the way that they're engineered the way they do, or the way they are, is primarily because it seems like Playmates didn't really try to grow the whole time they had turtles. They could have really like pushed the bar higher and higher every year and tried to expand in some different areas. I know they put out those turtles, what was it, 10 or 15 years ago? They had like all the finger joints and the toe joints and stuff. And even those, when those were released, were even kind of behind the 8 ball of what was happening.
They were.
So there's definitely going to be some growing pains here that need to happen, and they need to happen fast if they want to be able to keep this thing afloat. They're definitely going to have to research and do some things that are going to be up to par with what everyone else is doing. I don't know what the price point is on these, so that definitely does factor in. But I know that some people in the chat were saying that they would want to continue where the Lightning Collection left off or whatnot, and it just with this, it's like these guys got to do some homework, man. Like, to be, I guess, blunt, that there's got to be some homework involved here, depending on price too. I mean, if these are like $20 or something,
If it's $15,
yeah, like somewhere
they're
around like
not. They're probably not,
$20, and
Yeah.
you get all of this, then it's like, then the bar is a little bit lower there. But if they're asking $25-$30 for these, they're never going to make it. These are going to
Yeah.
be, you know, Ross pickups or just Ross rotting, you know. They're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to sit there and collect dust. So yeah, they need to look into more articulation schemes and really bulk up their engineering if they want. And plus there's really nothing to support Power Rangers right now.
That's the big problem.
So that's the other thing, is there's nothing to support what your product is out there, other than a lot of like, you know, oh, you remember this or you remember that. Like, you're gonna have to kind of like innovate and try to do better. I mean, when we were at Toy Fair, I was kind of looking around and going, man, you guys gotta really up your bar here if you want to stay in competition, because without that Turtles cushion, it's going to get rough, and it's going to get rough real quick. So I hope that they, moving forward, that they really just grind stuff out and try to innovate and come up with things that are at least on par with what everybody else is doing, you know, because I think that's the only way that they're going to end up staying afloat. Because if this is a $25-$30 price point, it ain't it, period. It's just not going to work. Yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Dig said the other real question is this company cursed or dead? I don't know, Diggs.
I think they're just stuck. It's the same employees. They probably gatekeep. There's no turnover, or the people who leave come back. It's like if you ran a company and every employee is still from the 80s and 90s and no one's retired, and you don't hire anybody new.
Well, that shows it right there. I mean,
and that's at every job.
And that's the thing that I like.
Collect. They don't have a collector mentality. They're thinking of like pleasing shareholders, and they don't have anybody there that has a passion beyond like, you know, this will make our shareholders happy. Power. Everybody knows what this license is. We'll make
it seems like they took it as it's part of the title's name. Like Power Rangers Collection Series. Like, it's just, you know, not really knowing that it has a meaning behind it. So there does have to be some change for sure.
Yeah, like I said, at Toy Fair, I was looking around their show area and whatnot, and I was like, man, reality's going to kick in real quick with you guys next year when you don't have Turtles anymore, because things are going to get rough real fast unless you guys just innovate and raise the bar here. Because at this point in time, like what they're putting out is 15-20 years old. Like 15-20 years ago, those G.I. Joe Turtles would have been killer. Why didn't we get them then? You know?
So what other properties does Playmates have other than Power Rangers right now?
Like on the boys' side?
Yeah,
sure.
They've got Godzilla. They've got the dungeon crawler Carl,
which could do good for them if they.
It could do good. It definitely very well could do good, but they've really got to.
They got to do it with something with it.
They've got to raise the bar, dude. They've got to innovate. They've got to put a what is it? Stand their ground and put a fork or a flag in the ground and go, okay, we're going to hold the fort right here. But you can't do that with 15-20-year-old engineering. It's just not going to work.
Right.
It's too dated.
Yeah. Dungeon crawler Carl. Thank you, Adam.
I don't know who that is.
It's something.
It's a new property.
Yeah.
It's a book series
Mm-hmm.
that's out there. And the prototypes are amazing and can actually do really good. Let's just see how the crossover is. It's a fun property to get into if you guys actually look it up. So definitely check it out.
All right. Well, I guess we are about out of time, or we are out of time. We're over by 3 minutes. So
collect that overtime, baby. Means more Comic-Con stuff.
Adam says, I don't think the articulation on the dungeon crawler Carl is going to be what we want.
Dang.
Yeah, when it translates.
But that also makes sense. It's playmates, and that's I feel like the engineering stuff is the part that's primarily dated.
You could tell just by looking at
Yeah.
it. I mean, just by looking at those Power Rangers, it's like, oh, dude, no, this isn't going to work.
Like those ankles are confusing
they
because I'm
look-
like, it would have passed back in the 90s, late 90s.
Right. Like back when Bandai America had the license, I remember their 5-inch or 5.5-inch figures. It looked kind of similar to that, but if anything, Bandai kind of looks a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something over there. Yes. So as of next week, we're planning to have a show from San Diego, so
Yay.
we'll be seeing you guys there. And Marcus, thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight, man. This has been a lot of fun.
Having-
Yes, we value your
For a
input.
second, I thought he said that, and I was like,
He did.
"Hi."
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
He got really into it at the end of the show.
It's
Yeah.
really-
Yeah.
So, real quickly, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on the Fallen Fett Chronicles usually on Tuesdays. Every so often we might have a show on Wednesdays, but usually on Tuesdays.
Thursdays,
Ernie got-
Saturday.
Don't get mad at me, Ernie.
I'm
Um,
not.
You can also find me occasionally in the Toy Migos Discord, where I am laughing or reacting with the shocked Pikachu face. I love that one so much.
Yeah,
And,
it's very
uh,
you, dude. It's very you.
And you can find me on Instagram at It's Gaijin, which is my username right there. I'm private though, because I have too many bots coming after me.
What?
I think it's Cheney's. I think it's Ernie's fault. He must have brought the bots up on me.
You're welcome.
All right. Augie, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can keep up with me. I am not fast. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
You can't see me this weekend because I'm off for my birthday, and then next week I will be at San Diego Comic-Con with many of you. So what am I up to? We're gonna be hanging out in person, y'all. That's what we're doing. Buying toys, crying about toys we can't afford, broke from buying toys or drinks. Other than that, tune in for the extra. That's coming up in a few minutes. So become a channel member and we can hang out some more.
Yes. Adam
S'mores.
says, will I be on? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
That's up to you, person.
Machi Toy member for 37 months. Cease and desist.
You just got hit with it, Augie.
Yeah. Mario
Good
says,
impression of
"Happy
me.
birthday, Augie."
Touche. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu.
No joint pain update.
From me? But, I mean, that's going to be a rolling series like me watching One Piece because every week is something. My neck is so jacked up. I had to go to the chiropractor right after work today. That's
Yay.
entertaining.
Chamba, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. Mondays, World Warrior Weekly with Chain, where we talk Street Fighter. Tuesday, Chamigas Assemble. Wednesdays, I'm on Toying Around's channel where we do best and worst. Thursday, They're Not Dolls and T&D Extra. And if you're in attendance of San Diego Comic-Con, go to Udon Booth 100 where I got pins and covers and stuff, but just there's a bunch of other stuff there. Shinkiro is going to be a guest if you're familiar with Street Fighter and Capcom and SNK. His exclusive 2-part book is going to be available there. And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening, obviously, San Diego Comic-Con. So yeah, go to the Toy Migos Hangout.
Indeed. Ernie.
Hi. How's
Hi.
it going?
Cease and
Yes,
desist, right?
you can find yeah. Stop using all my stuff. Yes, you can find me every Tuesday night after Chat Migos Assemble on the Fallen Fett Chronicles with Marcus down there. Always trying to make him stop fighting everybody and keep him in order, and he does a good job. Check out earlier today's show. We did a special right before this one, so go check that out, please. And then also every Wednesday night with the Sarlacc Digest for Star Wars news and updates and much, much more. And then here every Thursday night with They're Not Dolls. Since the other guys aren't here, Yes, as we said, we always have a full lineup for you guys. Monday with World Warrior Weekly, Tuesday with Chat Migos Assembled and the Fallen Fett Chronicles, Wednesday with Between Two Sentinels. Then you can find me over at Sarlacc Digest. Thursdays right here with They're Not Dolls. And then Friday, go check out all the special reviews and other items that we have.
All right.
Cheney, what do you do on all your lazy days?
Lazy days. I wish. You can find me Cheney180 on Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Instagram, Toy Migos Facebook, Toy Migos Facebook group. Check out the Jada Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. Check out the Toy Migos Discord. Also on Monday, I will be previously on X-Men with Jshot and Machu Toy. I believe that's over on Jshot and Machu's channels. So don't miss that. And Tuesday, Chat Migos Assemble, I will not be on. I'm pretty sure. I think we're about 70% sure that Lago and Chamba are going to run that. So
we may have one. If we don't, it's fine because it seems it's a pattern that every Comic-Con time there's usually no Chat Migos. So don't expect one, but if it appears, then obviously check it out.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and then next week is Comic-Con, so I'll be back for They're Not Dolls from San Diego, and then we've got the meetup at the Aero Club Bar. So if you're in town, come hang out. And yeah, that's about it until the following week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you for that. As always, I'm Cheney180.
I'm the Fallen Fett.
And Chamba.
I'm Augie. Bang.
Oh, and
I'm
stay
Marcus.
tuned for the extra.
Yes, stay tuned for the extra.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Sorry,
Marcus, you have to do it.
Ultra.
San Diego.